Hello everyone, I'm Timaeus and today we are going to do another quest for Lost City. The objective of this quest is to find the legendary city of Zanaris. Currently, I don't think anyone knows where it is. For requirements, you will need a crafting level of at least 31, woodcutting level of at least 36, as well as one knife and one axe. The axe can be anything, can be rune, bronze, dragon, whatever. As long as you can use it to cut down a tree, you're good to go. Be careful though, because you cannot use a blessed axe. So a blessed axe will not work here. For optional stuff, it's good to be common level grade in 45 because you have to fight some monsters underneath Entrana. If you're not familiar with Entrana is a holy kind of island, and to even step foot onto Entrana, you have to basically not have any combative gear or weapons, items, etc. So that limits a lot of your options down. Being higher combat level means you can deal more damage and most likely not have to struggle too hard combative wise later on. Speaking of gears and items, I recommend using these armorless combat gears and items. If your main attack style is melee, I recommend having at least 2 prayer potions. Once you enter into the dungeon in Entrana, your prayer basically drains all the way down to like 10%, so you lose all that prayer. So you definitely want to restore prayer that way, and then just use the rings of recoil. The rings of recoil will be your main kind of damage output. Just use that, and basically you'll be able to kill the boss and also some minions later on. Having at least 4 rings of recoil and at least 2 prayer potions if you're doing melee. If you're doing magic, which you can use to kind of save spot, which is what I will be doing, I recommend using Cast of Undead because the monsters you fight will be zombies and also an undead spirit. So Cast of Undead, if you're not familiar, it basically does quite a bit of damage to zombies and so forth. So you can do a pretty substantial amount of damage using this spell. Yeah, against those type of monsters. If you want to use range, which you can also use the safe spot, you have to bring with you 1 bowstring, 1 unstrung bow, and some arrow tips. At least like 300 arrows. You can carry these into Entrana, and then once you're inside the dungeon of Entrana, which is kind of like separate from Entrana itself, you can basically start crafting these bow and items together, and then pull out your range gear. So inside the dungeon, you can make your bow, make your arrows, and just fully equip yourself. So that's another route you can take if you want to do that. I also recommend at least 2 more energy potions and a way to fast travel to Lumber Swamp twice. Such as using Ammo Glory to join a village, puts you right there. Lumber Swamp is basically right here. So very close by to proximity. Alright, so to start this quest, make sure you have your items. You only need 1 inventory for this entire quest, so it's very nice. Make sure you have your knife, your axe, your combat gear, Pacific gear for Entrana, whatever, based on my recommendations in the overview. So once you have everything, head your way to Lumber Swamp. You can use Ammo Glory to join a village and head your way southeast rather, into this area. You can also use the Lumber's Teleport, or basically use the Home Teleport tab, Home Teleport spell for the standard spell books, whatever order works for you. Head your way over here. Once you're inside Lumber Swamp, head your way to the northwest area, so right here, right there for reference. And once you're here, we're going to talk to you. Looks like this. So there is the swamp, there is Wizard's Tower, Trader Village. We're going to talk to the warrior. Hello there, traveler. So ask him. Let's see. Why are you camped here? Why are you camped here for? We're looking for Zanaris. I mean, we're not looking for anything in particular at all. And then ask, who is Zanaris? Zanaris isn't a person. It's a magical hidden city filled with treasures and riches. Oh, nothing. It's just nothing. And now ask him, if it's hidden, how do you plan to find it? Well, we don't know. We don't tell anyone else about that because we don't want anyone else sharing in all that glory and treasure. So now say, looks like you don't know either. Of course we do. We haven't found which tree the stupid leprechaun is hiding in yet. And so the quest. Leprechaun? Ugh! I didn't mean to tell you. Just forget everything I said. So a leprechaun knows where Zanaris is, since it's Zanaris. Yes, not at all. And even if he did, which he doesn't, he definitely isn't hiding in some tree around here. Hopefully not. Honestly, yes, no. Thanks for the help. Help? What help? I didn't help. Please don't say I did. I'll get in trouble. Alright, so once you've done that, we're basically going to head a bit more northwest. And then try to chop down this tree. So this tree has a special option. It says chop tree. All these other ones says chop down. This is a special one. So select the chop tree option. And out comes the leprechaun and talk to Shamus. Ah, you big elephant. You caught me, to be sure. What would an elephant like yourself be wanting with an Shamus like me? I want to find Zanaris. Zanaris is it? Well, very well. You'll be needing to go into that funny little shed out there in the swamp. So wait, that thing right there. I thought Zanaris was a city. Ah, it is. How does it fit in the shed then? Select that option. Ah, you stupid elephant. The city isn't in the shed. It's a doorway to the city itself. A portal. So I just walk in the shed and end up in Zanaris then? Nah. You need to be carrying a Draymond wood staff to be getting there, otherwise you'll just be ending in the shed. So how do I get that staff? Draymond wood staff are carved from branches of the Draymond tree. So they are, there's a Draymond tree I heard in the island of Entrana in a cave. That would be a good place to look out for. I reckon you start looking over there. The monks are running a ship from Porcerim to Entrana, I hear. Now leave me alone, you big elephants. The leprechaun magically disappears. So like he says, we have to go to Entrana and search for the thing now. So make your way all the way to Porcerim, specifically this kind of this northern dock area. Okay, so once you're at Porcerim in the northern dock area, you definitely want to not carry an axe with you or any other combative gear or armor. So use this deposit box here and just kind of toss your stuff in there. I'm tossing my axe in there. Make sure you keep your knife though. You need a knife. Yeah, the knife is not considered combative. You need this knife, and make sure you have your combat stuff ready as well. Yeah. Jewelry is fine. It should be fine. But if it's not fine, just use the box and just dump it inside. So once you're ready, take the boat to Entrana from one of these monks. And once you are at Entrana, let's see here, off board the ship, head off the ship, and now make your way all the way to the northern half. So you just drink some energy potion here. And one more, and then one more, and there we go. Alright, so on the northern half of Entrana, there is a dungeon, like the leprechaun said. Head your way over here. So from the ship, head your way to the northern half. Then head your way into this this cave. Enter inside this cave, climb down to it. Be careful going in there, you are unarmed and their monstrous evilness. Okay, our prayers seem to have no effect. Oh, also you won't be able to come back this way. This ladder is a one-way street. The only exit from the caves is a portal which leads to the deepest wilderness, level 40 something. Okay, so take the risk and just go down, that's fine. Okay, so here we are. Like I said, pretty much your entire prayer is drained once you enter into his cave. So if you have okay. So now is the time to start crafting your range gear. If you're doing range, your arrows, your bow, etc. Yeah. If you're doing melee, just drink your prayer potions, heal up your prayer. So in this dungeon, we have to get ourselves an axe. The Draymond tree is down there, but you can't cut the tree without an axe. So we need to get ourselves an axe. One way to do that is to kill these goblins, these zombies. These zombies will drop you an axe. The drop rate is like 1 in 32, so it might take you some time. I think 1 in 10 actually. Yeah, so just use whatever you have with you and kind of just kill them. You can use these mushrooms to kind of safe spot yourself. These mushrooms can be used to safe spot. Just keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah. So I'll come back once I get myself an axe. And there we go. Took 2 tries. And once you have the axe, just take it and just head your way all the way down south. So continue southwards, past these greater demons into this tree area. Do not go into this door because that door leads to the wilderness, level 40 something. That will take you straight to the wilderness. Do not do that. Anyway, so we have to chop this tree down. This is the Draven tree. We work. Everyone is raving about. I will chop this down. Be careful. So once you chop this down, a tree spirit will appear and make sure you fight the tree spirit. Before I actually do this, let me just go over a few things. This tree spirit can hit up to 10 HP melee crush wise. However, you can set up a safe spot. You can use these mushrooms to basically set up a safe spot. As you see in the photo, there's a spirit tree right there, tree spirit, and there's a safe spot. So it's not too difficult. Likewise, if you have not crafted your ratings gear, now is the time to do so. And yeah, so let's just oh, it's kind of annoying. Let's do this. Let me just so once you do this, tree spirit, there we are. Head your way over here, and then that's pretty much the end of that. Just this is a safe spot, so I'll come back once this tree spirit level 101 is dead. And down it goes. Alright, with the tree spirit defeated, you can now chop the tree. Okay, so now we can chop the tree in peace. Now that we have killed the, I guess the guardian of the tree. Yep, that's just how life goes. You know, you gotta chop a few trees to save a few million trees. So you just chop this tree. I recommend chopping, getting multiple of these Draven branches, just in case you lose your Draven staff. You don't have to come all the way back here and basically get a new one. You can just have a couple of these inside your bank for safekeeping. So once you have chopped at least one of them, just turn one of them into a Draven branch. That's all you need, just one. Yep, there we are. So just one. That's all you need. So now head back to the swamp. You can use your Amulet Glory to drain a village. Do not use the wilderness door because you might get killed in the wilderness. Just exit elsewhere. Anyway, so once you have done this, equip your German staff, and now we will enter the shed inside the lumber swamp. So the shed is pretty much smack dab in the middle of the swamp. So basically right there. So head your way all the way over here, and we're gonna enter this magical shed. Okay, so the moment of truth, let's just get straight to it and open the door. And quest completed. You're given 2 quest points and access to Zanaris. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have entered into the magical city of Zanaris. There is a chicken statue. And you can see it's a very beautiful city. Lots of interesting stuff. Banks, ton of quests, a bunch of fairies. Magical cows and so forth, the whole shebang. So yeah, another new area for us to explore and further our adventuring ethos.